Alright, hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. What is going on, everyone? How is everybody doing today? What's up? Hopefully all of you are doing well. And I welcome you to a special day, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, even though today I will be doing a full day of streaming, today I will not be playing any games. Like, huh? A game streamer will not be playing any games. Yeah, I won't be playing any games. However, today is a very special day. Today is September 27th, 2018. And I welcome you to an extended stream today. Normally I stream till around 4 p.m. Today we're going to be going long for a very, very special event. Alright, so allow me to explain what you guys can expect today. It's going to be a very fun day, in my opinion. For those of you who don't know, because many of you might not, I have been a content creator for the internet for 10 years. It was actually October 2nd, 2008, when I uploaded my very first gameplay video to the internet, to my original YouTube channel, Darkside Phil. Now, I had uploaded videos before that, but they were travel vlogs of me going to Street Fighter tournaments. So it wasn't really until this day, October 2nd, 2008, that I actually uploaded a standard style gameplay video with live reactionary commentary, which became my forte and kind of revolutionized a whole genre of content for the internet, as many people saw me doing this and said, wow, here's a guy who's just a Joe average guy. No one knows who the hell he is. He's not a game dev. He's not a pro level gamer, but he's doing funny commentary over raw gameplay, and it becomes popular. And maybe, you know, I could do this too. And so many people over the years have jumped onto this kind of Let's Play bandwagon. In fact, when I did it, it wasn't even called Let's Plays. Like, there were some people who called them Let's Plays, but I didn't. I called them video game playthroughs. Okay? So over the course of the last 10 years, I've uploaded over 60,000 videos to YouTube. I have broadcast an insane amount of hours of content to the internet, and have shared the vast majority of time of my life with you guys. I mean, pretty much on a daily basis, you guys know what I'm up to because you're here with me live on streams, or you're watching the videos on YouTube, or both, right? And it's pretty crazy that for 10 years now, this has been not only my hobby, it was my hobby for the first 3 years that I did it. It was 2008 through early 2011. And then around 2011, I was able to start monetizing my gameplay videos. And then it became my job, basically. So, yeah, pretty awesome. And I'm very excited for the future because obviously I love doing what I'm doing on a daily basis. I get to share these gameplay experiences with you guys. And, you know, it's funny how things change over time. How different today the content that I put out there is different from the content that I used to do. And you're going to see a lot of that today because today is my 10-year retrospective event. So how is this going to work? Allow me to explain. I'll give you the preface. This is an introductory video to explain to all of you how this is going to work, okay? Basically, two things. Number one, the patrons, which are people who pledge to my Patreon, have been nominating their personal picks for some of their favorite moments of my 10-year legacy as a content creator, all right? They've been nominating on my forums, thekingofhate.com, their favorite moments. So, just alone from them, okay, pretty nuts that I've got, like, I think I counted last night, something like 70 videos, like, no lie, a really huge amount of content just from the patrons, alright? Then, what we're going to do is after we basically watch back a lot of that content, I'm also going to open it up to you guys for anything that maybe we didn't get to that's some of your personal favorites and you guys might want to see. I'll let you guys kind of say, oh, well, what about this? What about that? What about these moments from over the years? And then maybe we'll look for some of those as well, okay? But that being said, how's it going to work? I'm basically going to play some of the content. Whether it's a vlog, whether it's a review, whether it's a countdown, part of a raw playthrough, part of a co-op event, whatever. I'm going to play it here live on the stream, and I'm going to react to it with giving my own running commentary. I'm going to give you inside information about a lot of the stuff, because I know for a fact some of the stuff that we're going to look at today, such as Project 7, or various gameplay moments over the years, I can give you insight as to what's going on during these moments. especially because I know a lot of you are not been a fan of mine for 10 years, you know what I mean? So you're going to want to know, gee, what's the context of what we're looking at, you know, and I could explain all that. It's going to be a really fun interactive stream where it's basically me adding my own reactions and commentary to stuff that I've done in the last 10 years. And one cool thing about this is I have not seen a lot of this stuff since the day I created it. I'll give you some examples here. Some of the stuff we're going to be doing today, you know, video game playthroughs, fighting game coverage, edited style content. A lot of this stuff I've never watched after I uploaded it. Like, I just uploaded it and read the comments on YouTube or whatever, or I live streamed it, and that was it. Because as you guys know, you know, I'm being a very prolific content creator. I'm basically, I am a guy who's focused solely on putting out new content. I don't really dwell on the past that much. You know, I'm always, what's the next? What's the next new release? What's the next playthrough? What's the next big thing? And because of that, I never really have a chance to go back and kind of reminisce on the past. And that's what we're doing today. Something very, very different, okay? Now, I understand some people might be like, man, there's no new gameplay today. All right, I get that. Today is going to be probably a very lengthy event. When you really think about it, there's so much stuff going on from the last 10 years that this could be a really long stream. We're going to see how it goes. I've basically set aside my whole day. You know, typically I do 2 streams. Usually I stream from now until like 4 p.m. and then I take a break. And then I come back around 6:30 and I stream till 9 p.m. Well, I've set aside the whole day. So we'll go as a marathon style here. We can go as long as we need to go. Typically, when I do a marathon-style stream like this, I go till around 7 p.m., all right? But I do take frequent breaks. And just to warn you guys, I am going to be recording for YouTube, all right? So for those who cannot be here for the live stream, the entirety of it, I'm going to be doing segments, recording, you know, chunks of this as videos for YouTube. So those who can't be here are going to be able to watch it back later. And I'm going to be taking breaks every once in a while because I need to basically, you know, hydrate myself and everything, have snacks, since I'm not going to be eating or anything during the day here. I actually have a bowl of cereal for breakfast, which I almost never do. And I'll be taking breaks to, you know, have a little bit of an energy, you know, some trail mix or beef jerky or something, you know, in between until I finally get to eat dinner after the event ends later tonight. So there will be breaks, but it's going to be a lot of fun. How long will it go? I don't know. I can't guarantee you, we're going till 7. You know, we'll go as long as we need to in order to sufficiently cover the history of me on the internet. And I'm not saying that the stuff we're going to be doing is in chronological order, because in no means is it. However, the cool thing about this is, you know, YouTube keeps the dates of when you've uploaded stuff. So as we go through various different things we'll be watching together, I'll be able to tell you, oh, this was from April of 2013. Oh, this was from, you know, February of 2010. Wow, this is more recent. You know, it'll be pretty cool to go through, jump around all the different time frames that I did content and to see how it's changed. Let's face it, you know, over the years, things change. When I was originally a content creator back in 2008, that was different from when I did it in 2010, which was different from when I adopted direct capture in 2013, which is very different from how I do stuff now. So it's going to be really, really cool to jump through the years with you guys, okay? Now also, this is a different setup. I'm actually sitting at my PC all day, which I almost never do, but I'll be over here, you know, playing the videos and reacting with you guys. I'm not on the love seat today like I usually am for gameplay. This should be great. This should definitely be great, and I think that you guys are going to have fun with today's event, okay? Again, I just want to remind you, if we get through this and, man, it seems like Phil's not doing something that I'm really interested in seeing, you know, I will open it up later on to suggestions, and we'll jump around and search for new videos and kind of check out stuff ourselves if it's something that we didn't get to. At the same time, I have so much stuff here to get through already, I don't know how much time it's going to take. Because here's the thing. Some gameplay videos are like 3 minutes long, right? So we'll watch a few. Like, let's say we're watching a playthrough of a certain kind of content. We'll watch like 3, 4, 5 videos. Or some things are huge, like, you know, vlogs, Project 7, etc. Those could be pretty long. So we'll see. It's going to be a pretty exciting event. I hope you guys are pumped. Now, tomorrow, I will resume gameplay, just so everyone knows, so you're not in the, you know, oh, when Phil's going to do gameplay again. I don't care about this. Tomorrow, we're back to normal. It's going to be Life is Strange 2. I'm going to premiere that on my first stream. We'll be doing the first episode, which is around 3 hours long on my first stream if we end early. I'll jump over to Street Fighter 5, and then tomorrow night's late stream also will be Street Fighter 5. More Sagat gameplay. More than likely, I'm going to be doing Sagat again. Okay. Ooh, I got a burp coming. That's why I'm trying to stall here. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm doing Sagat again in Street Fighter V tomorrow night. Should be fun. Saturday's my day off this week coming up. So Saturday I'll be off, but then Sunday I'll be coming back with the conclusion of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. We are very close to the end of the game, and I've got 2 more challenge tombs plus the conclusion. So I think I'm going to be wrapping that up for sure on Sunday. Then on Monday, I'm going to do one final major stream of Dragon Quest XI, and you might be saying, what do you mean by that? Well, we're not beating the game, but ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up on an insanely busy time of the year for game releases. Starting this week, there's 4 new game releases. 4? And I'm probably going to be playing at least 2, if not 3 of them. I'll have more information on that as we get closer. In fact, I may be doing a midnight release special for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff going on this next week, this next month. I mean, just to give you guys some perspective, here's some of the games coming out in the next month. Mega Man 11, Fist of the North Star, Forza Horizon 4, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, WWE 2K19, Black Ops 4, Soul Calibur 6, Red Dead Redemption 2, the first DLC expansion for Spider-Man, among other things. That's not even all the content coming out in October, all the games. So I'm going to be so busy in the month of October with all the new stuff that I seriously doubt I'm going to have time to be doing major streams of these games that are ongoing playthroughs. So when I say, oh, probably the final main stream of Dragon Quest XI, what I mean by that is I'm not giving up on the game, but I'm probably going to be doing it as like a nighttime stream every once in a while. 2 hours here, 2 hours there, rather than it being a main focused stream. I'm not going to have time, okay? So Monday will be the final mainstream of Dragon Quest XI. Monday night, I'm probably going to do more Street Fighter, whether it's more throwback like Third Strike or it's Street Fighter V, I'm not sure. Then on Tuesday, we begin with all the new content, including Mega Man 11, alright? So this next week is going to be insane with crazy new content. I hope you guys are excited for that. And then we'll take it from there. The month of October, full speed ahead, is going to be very exciting. Alright, so guys, that's it kind of for my pre-stream spiel. What I'm going to do now is do some plugs. All right. And then we're going to do some shout-outs for those who have already contributed to the stream. And then we're going to get started. All right. For a very fun day. I hope you guys are excited for something very different and unique. I am. I know I am. All right. So let's go ahead and start with my quick plug segment. Let me explain. Ladies and gentlemen, for 10 years, I've been a content creator on the internet, and I'm incredibly grateful that I've been able to do this for 10 years. I really am. So I want to say thank you to all of you who have been a part of this event, have part of this this legacy, this exciting adventure of being a content creator, all right? Over the years, there have been many different ways that people have supported me, watching the videos, watching the streams, coming out to live events that I attended, buying joysticks, custom joysticks that I used to make, right? Buying various kinds of merch from Cafe Press and now Teespring, pledging to my Patreon, cheering, subbing, and tipping on streams. There's been many ways that people have contributed to allow me to keep doing this full time, and I very much appreciate all you guys supporting me in that way. What we'll talk about now is the ways that you can positively support now in the present, okay? Because, I really am dependent on you guys. Not like the old days where, I'm just putting out a ton of videos on YouTube, you watch the ads and I'm good. It's not anymore. Times have changed. Over 10 years, we've seen business models completely change, ad revenues on YouTube change, and now I'm in a situation where I basically have to focus on being a live streamer and your support here on the live streams in order to keep things afloat. So, let's talk, guys. If you want to go beyond just being a standard stream viewer or video watcher and, contribute today, there's many ways you could do it. Allow me to explain. The first that you can do is to check out my Patreon over at patreon.com/darksidephil. Ladies and gentlemen, it's almost the end of September. You have 4 days left to pledge to my Patreon for the month and get in on the September fun. Because if you wait till after that, it's going to be for October, and you won't get in on all the fun perks for this month. In particular, in my opinion, the best perk for this month of September, if you pledge $5 or more, you'll be able to nominate and vote on horror-themed video games for my upcoming Halloween horror event. This is an annual thing that I do. People really seem to love it. And in particular, this last year, there's been some interesting horror-themed games that I think people would like to see me play. So please consider doing it. Plus, as an added bonus, you'll also be able to vote on the category of Halloween costume that I'll be wearing during said event. So it's a double reward if you pledge $5 to my patron this month, okay? So, check it out, patreon.com/darksidephil. There's many other perk levels as well that you can get, but I'm basically just giving you the best one as a suggestion. Go check it out for yourself for all the details, and thanks to anyone who does consider or does pledge to my Patreon. 4 days left to get in on that, guys. Okay? 4 days. Number 2, you can check out my Teespring store where you can buy all kinds of fun merchandise, t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, stickers, and mugs. My 10th anniversary line of product launched last month, and people have been checking it out, and a lot of people have actually bought stuff and really enjoy it. I own a bunch of it. I can attest to the quality of it. It's great. In fact, during today's special stream, you will probably see me wearing some of it. Although I'm not wearing one right now, you'll probably see me wearing some of this stuff, over the course of today's stream. Should be pretty fun. All right. So check it out. Teespring.com/stores/DSPGaming. If you buy anything, you get a cool collectible, and of course, it helps me out. So thanks to anyone who considers doing that. All right. But now, let's be real here. The main thing that's probably going to happen today is you guys are going to want to be interactive during today's streams. We'll be watching a lot of fun retro throwback stuff, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to be talking about it, and we're going to want to interact with me, and we're going to want to have commentary on the stuff as well as me doing it myself. If you want to get a shout out during today's stream, there's 3 ways you can do it. You can either cheer with bits, you can subscribe to the channel, or you could tip me. If you do any of those 3 things, all right, you'll be able to get a shout out during today's stream. However, please follow a few criteria, okay? Number 1, please do not do a ginormous paragraph. If you try to do a giant message, I'm probably not going to derail today's entire stream to read your message for 10 minutes. I'm just saying. Number 2, please be positive. Don't bring in negativity. Don't bring in insults to myself or other stream chatters or other content creators. Don't bring in negative detractor memes for myself or other streamers. There's been a thing recently, people coming in with negative memes of other streamers who I don't even know what the hell they're talking about. We're not going to let the stream be derailed by that kind of negative crap or drama. Okay, guys? Also, please don't bring up religion or politics. This is not that kind of stream. There are many other places you can discuss that stuff. I realize that this stuff could be very diversive and get people angry at each other, so we're not going to play that. Please do not bring those topics up during today's stream, okay? In general, most people get it. Most people, do understand the criteria, and the streams end up being very positive, fun, and interactive anyway. So thank you to everyone who does get it and, who wants to contribute today. Should be great, okay? Now, in addition to that, if you want to get actual animation, a fun animation, a thank you animation to play on Twitch, here during the stream as a recognition of your contributions, you could do that as well. How do you do it? Well, you can either cheer 50 bits or more in a single cheer, you could do $5 or more in a single tip, or you could click on the share button after subscribing to the channel. If you do any of those 3 things, a fun thank you animation will play on the stream, okay? So, pretty damn cool. Many ways for you to contribute and many ways for you to get recognition. As you guys can also see at the top of your streams, the stream stats leaderboard is there. That will be there all day long, and I'll be updating it for the current top cheerer, current top tipper, and of course the current total number of subs that we have for the month. So it's a great opportunity. In particular, a lot of people will be watching these videos on YouTube because it's a 10th anniversary special. Good way to get your name up there in, bright lights if you want to be, seen for or recognized for your contributions, all right? So just saying, good, another extra way to get recognition, all right? So in addition to all of that, guys, one final thing to remind you of, this month is September on Twitch, and what that means is if you were gifted a subscription to my channel during this month, you can extend that subscription for only $1 single. It's just a discounted rate. Usually it's $5 or more if you want to do the higher tier resubs, okay? But I know a lot of you this month got a lot of gifted subs, okay? A lot, and over 600, I believe, gifted subs to this channel this month. And if you want to keep all those benefits, including all the fun emotes, not having to watch advertisements when I run them, today in particular, I'm going to have a few ad breaks, all right? Or if you want to, have the benefit of having that badge in the stream chat, okay? The chat subscriber badge, which is a crown. You can do that all for $1 this month, but you have to do it by the end of the month. In fact, Mookie the Bold just resubbed. So there you go. He's one of 351,000 people who resubbed at the discounted rate. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. All right, guys. So that's really it. I've covered just about everything. Okay. So let's go ahead and get to shout outs now for those who have contributed on today's stream in particular. Scroll all the way down here. Let's see here. Okay, so first of all, overnight there were some people who did contribute. I want to give them credit. We had an anonymous $1.38 tip. I don't know what the significance of that amount is, but thank you to whoever that was. Shout out to Golden Colts who did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Golden Colts, for the cheer. Genetic Gamer cheered and said, Phil, if you were to start your Twitch career from scratch, do you think you'd be able to get the audience you have now? And if so, how would you achieve it? No. I've said this many times. You know, I'm definitely a lucky guy because I was one of the originators of the raw-style reactionary Let's Play. Even though, yes, I was not the person who had started it, I was the person who basically got mainstream attention on YouTube for it and brought it into the mainstream as something that was popular in gaming on YouTube and inspired a lot of other people to be able to do it, okay? And so, you know, I have a foothold because people know who I am, right? For various reasons. A lot of people for negative, biased, slanderous, stupid, defamatory reasons. But also the fact that I've been around for 10 years is a pretty huge accomplishment. Not a lot of other people can say, oh, I've been doing what I love for 10 straight years and I've been doing it for a living for 7 and I, you know, continue to be able to do it. I'm a very lucky guy, and I wholeheartedly admit that every day. I'll say, you know, I was very lucky to do it when I did it. Right now, it's incredibly hard to break into the industry of trying to do this for a living or even making a little bit of money doing it. It's very tough, so I'm very grateful to be able to, you know, do this. So thank you guys very much for that, okay? Genetic Gamer cheered again. He said, in the gaming industry, there are trends such as Minecraft and Battle Royale. Do you think that fighting games will become virally popular again and everyone will play them, or do you think that the genre is too mature? It's too mature, in my opinion. Like, it really did break out again when Street Fighter 4 released about 10 years ago. I think it was actually 2009. Street Fighter 4 released, and there was a giant resurgence because even though there had been popularity in fighting games such as Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Virtua Fighter, and the Guilty Gear / Blaze Blue franchises, it was dying out, it was fizzling out, and it was all but kind of just something that was a very small, what do they call it? A niche, right? It was a niche market. It wasn't like mainstream. But when Street Fighter 4 came out, it exploded the fighting game scene again. It made it become mainstream again by making the game much more accessible to a wider audience, having modernized graphics of Street Fighter for the first time. It exploded huge. Now, even though I hate to say this, you know, you talk to a fighting game head, someone who only plays fighting games or streams fighting games, they're going to tell you, oh, fighting games are bigger than ever. Whatever. The bottom line is, they're not. Every once in a while, you get a flash in the pan that kind of reinvigorates fighting games. Like this last year, we had Dragon Ball FighterZ, and because you combined the Dragon Ball fan base with the hardcore gaming of, say, Blaze Blue, you ended up with a game that was like the perfect storm to bring in new gamers and new people. But it's pretty stagnant at this point. You have a lot of companies that are trying to compete for the top spot. You got Tekken 7 competing with Street Fighter 5, competing with, you know, Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now it's going to be competing with Soul Calibur 6. Then later this year, it's going to be competing with Smash. You got a lot of cannibalization. It's hard to tell what the top game is. And a lot of the times when you hear, oh, Street Fighter 5 is the top game, everyone's like, no, it's not. You know, I think Dragon Ball FighterZ is much more popular than Street Fighter 5, but they're trying to shove Street Fighter 5 down your throat to make money. It's basically become this big commercialized mess, okay? I don't think that fighting games will ever get that viral popularity they had during the Street Fighter 4 era back again. I think that this was a random thing where, wow, after like 8+ years of it kind of being dead and only playing the same games, Capcom finally is resurging to come back with new games. Now, sadly, Capcom doesn't even really have that great of a reputation anymore. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say no. I'm not saying that fighting games are not popular, and I'm not saying that fighting games won't get views. What I'm saying is I don't think we're ever going to see that level of white-hot viral popularity back like they had during the Street Fighter 4 era, okay? And Golden Colts did another 100-bit cheer, so thank you, Golden Colts, for that cheer. All right, now we're going to move on to people who actually contributed during today's stream, all right? The Honest Troll cheered. He says, I know it's probably not possible, but it would have been... Ooh. Sorry, I got a burp coming. Oh my god, excuse me. Whew. Well, anyway, let me try to rephrase this. Honest Troll was saying, you know, maybe to have Cat in here for some stuff would have been nice. I mean, for me, you know, I wouldn't mind that, but at the same time, I think a lot of people want to see me react to my own stuff. You know what I mean? This is about me and, you know, my 10-year legacy and seeing how I've changed over the years. You're going to see a lot of stuff. Like, John Rambo's going to be in a lot of this stuff. And it's going to be fun to look back at and reminisce at a bunch of that stuff. You know, and Cat is here right now, but she actually has to work later today, too. So she wouldn't even be able to be here for the entire event anyway. But yeah, you know, I understand what you're saying. A lot of people have asked, is Kat going to be here for Halloween? The answer is maybe. We're working towards that right now. We're hoping that she could be here for the Halloween event. We'll see, okay? All right. A Goof Called Wolf cheered. No, excuse me. A Goof Called Wolf resubbed for the 7th month in a row. He says, will you get that death metal tribute song in your pre-stream music mix that I uploaded to the nominations thread? That would be hilarious. Am I going to put it in the pre-stream music? No. Will we see it today? Maybe. Just saying. Anyway, thank you for the resub, A Goof Called Wolf. Polka Jabba did a 50-bit cheer. Thank you, Polka Jabba, for the cheer. In fact, let me get you up on the leaderboard. You're currently the top cheerer. Polka Jabba. Here we go. Polka Jabba. Polka Jabba. All right. There we go. And, oh, he didn't even say anything. He just cheered. Thank you, Polka Jabba. Okay. T-Dubs cheered. He says, going to be a fun day today. Can't wait for today's stream. Let's go back. No, let's go 88 miles per hour and go back in time. Back in time. There's a nice, Back to the Future reference there. Cool. Genetic Gamer cheered again. He says, I'm trying to lose weight. Is organic food any good? Organic food has nothing to do with weight gain or weight loss. Organic food means that they did not use any chemicals or growth hormones while raising that food. Now, chemicals like pesticides can be poisonous to you. At least some have been proven. However, if they are, they're already banned on the market. So it's kind of a frivolous thing there. Growth hormone, it hasn't even been proven that growth hormone hurts anything. In fact, I saw an episode of Bill Nye Saves the World on Netflix where he basically proved that growth hormone doesn't hurt anything. It actually helps. It helps feed the world, and people are very silly for believing that having growth hormone in your food is bad for you because it's not. So honestly, organic food, maybe you're getting something a little bit fresher, maybe you're getting something a little bit more clean, but nothing's been proven. You're basically paying a lot more money for something that doesn't even have any proven health benefit. So there you go. It has nothing to do with the fat content or anything in that food. It could be just as fatty or just as unhealthy for you as any other food. So if you're like, oh, I'm going to get organic food so that I can lose weight, that's not really the intention. You're basically going to spend a ton of money on nothing, okay? All right. Polka Jabba cheered again. He says, 10 years is really darn impressive. Not many people out there can say that they've been going for that long. Congrats. Glad I was able to tag along for some of that journey. It's been a fun ride. Yeah, it's going to be a very fun reminiscing style stream today. I cannot wait to see some of this stuff back for the very first time and react to it. I'm sure you guys are going to have your own favorite things you're going to want to see. It should be pretty fun. A 10-year legacy, right? A ride that we're going to go on here together, and we're going to experience together. And it should be pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to it. Flame at Night did a 100-bit cheer. He's another YouTuber that I also follow. Just celebrated their 10 years on YouTube, so congrats. Awesome. You know, I'm curious. I'm actually curious how many people on YouTube have done this for like 10 plus years. And number one, how many people can still do this as their main source of income, just being a YouTuber? Because I can't, you know, I couldn't. If I was just doing YouTube, I'd be out of business. Because YouTube has changed so much, you know, over the years. I'm also curious, you know, what kind of content creators have done this for 10 plus years? You know what I mean? Was this a vlogger? Was this a news style person? Was it a content creator who actually has a forte like makeup or music or video games? You know, because I have to say, you know, I think now we're hitting a time period when it probably has been viable to do YouTube at least for a living for like 10 years. And I'm curious how many people actually stuck it out and how many people had to move on. You know what I mean? Pretty interesting. So, all right. Shout out to Porco, who tipped me $1 and says, happy 10-year anniversary, Phil. I hope 10 more years to come. Forget everything bad that's happened during that period. Focus only on us real fans that love you and on the positivity around you. Keep being an amazing person. All right. Thank you for the first tip today, Porco. Let's get you up there. Appreciate that. There we go. Okay, thank you very much. Nice positive reinforcement. Super Bat Cat has resubbed to the channel at tier 2 for the 19th month in a row. Thank you very much, Super Bat Cat. you know, very much. Ouch. Oh, my neck. Ugh. Thank you very much, Super Bad Cat, for 19 months of support and for that tier 2 sub. Helps me out a little bit more than the tier 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to Metalhead, who did a 25-bit cheer and then a 100-bit cheer. Thank you very much, Metalhead. Knows Nobody also did a 100-bit cheer and said, thanks for all the fun content over the 10 years. Good shit. So we kind of have a triple tie right now for top cheer. I'll update it later if there's another top cheer. I don't want to update it yet because I get the feeling someone else will probably break the tie. So thanks everyone for all the support so far. Hardy Buck cheered. He said the install size for Red Dead Redemption 2 is 110 gigabytes, so free up your hard drive. I'll be good. I just got the PS4 Pro, which has, what, a 1 terabyte hard drive? And already I know there's a couple things on there I could delete. I'm fine. I'm not worried about it. What I am worried about is the fact that right after Red Dead Redemption 2, there's like going to be like 5-6 new games the next month. So I'm going to have to basically be juggling a bunch of stuff, and hopefully I'll be finishing up with certain things that I could delete to make more room or something like that. So, okay. Oh, excuse me. Phew. All right, let's continue. Fluttershy cheered. It says, shout out to... All right, I don't know what this is. I'm not going to read it. I don't know if this is a meme or whatever. Thank you for the cheer, but I don't want to have any memes or stuff going on that I don't understand today, so I'm going to ignore that one. I got an anonymous $5 tip saying Telltale Games is sued by former employee for violating labor laws. You should watch that video, and Telltale Games on Twitter confirmed it's completing the rest of the final season of The Walking Dead. No, it did not. Wrong. It is correct. There is a former employee suing Telltale Games in a class action lawsuit. They are accusing Telltale of violating California labor laws, because in California there is a law that says if you fire more than 50 employees at once, that you have to give 60 days notice. And they did not. They just let everybody go with no notice whatsoever, and literally gave them no severance, nothing. Just said, get out, you know, get the hell out of here. So someone is suing them, and probably a lot of the employees, I'm thinking, are going to jump on this class action lawsuit. What this means, if this lawsuit goes through, which it might, because people who've analyzed the case are saying, yeah, pretty much Telltale fucked up. If they were going to do what they were going to do, they needed to declare bankruptcy first, because then they would have had bankruptcy law protections in place, but they didn't, and by doing the way they did it, they actually did violate California state labor laws. They're pretty screwed right now. They're going to owe these people money, and so if this lawsuit is successful, Telltale will be responsible for paying 60 days pay to everyone they let go, and they don't have that money. So, even though there was a tweet that said, oh, we're looking for potential partners to finish up The Walking Dead's final season, they're not going to do it. Any money they get is going to end up being able to pay these employees. So, don't freaking look at, why do you think The Walking Dead final season yesterday was removed from all sales? You can't buy it anymore. They got rid of it because they realized, oh shit, we're pretty much fucked. All right. So, there you go. That's what's going on, is they are screwed. And they're not gonna finish it. It's done. Telltale is done. Okay. All right. Shout out to Bentatorship, who did 138-bit cheer. I don't know. Again, if this is some kind of a weird meme. I don't understand the meme. If it is, it sounds stupid. But anyway, Bentatorship, thank you for the top cheer. I'm oblivious to whatever this stupid meme is. So there you go. Save the Pig the Game cheered. He says, can't wait for a Penne segment. Congrats on 10 years. I'm pretty sure there's no Penne segment because those stupid memes don't come from my content. They come from people spinning my content to mean something ridiculously obscure to a bunch of childish ninnies on the internet, and I don't even understand half of them. So there you go. Shout out to Metalhead, who did a 200-bit cheers and hopefully 10 more years. All right, so Metalhead is currently the top cheerer now. Let's get you up on the leaderboard there, Metalhead. Metalhead 2177. And by the way, it should be a lot easier to update the leaderboard today because I'm at my PC. So I'm actually using my actual working keyboard, not the wireless one that screws up all the time. Okay. All right, shout out to Hardy Buck. He says, he cheers in a retrospective event. What is the origin of your face with your mouth open and looking surprised? Usually on your pre-streams, it's really funny. I don't know. The thing is, most of my emotes, most of those things have been ripped right out of my videos. I don't know specifically what video things are taken out of. So, all right, shout out to Ripley Atomic, who cheered. He says, I've been working in another country for 3 months on my own for the first time, but your streams are the only comfort My only kind of comfort from home. Thanks for being there. Your 10 years are legendary. Thank you very much, Ripley Atomic. Not sure what you're doing or where you are, but I wish you luck. That is tough. Trust me, it's tough to uproot yourself from being somewhere where you feel at home and going somewhere on your own. I know. I've done it a few times, and I wish you luck in this endeavor. All right, shout out to another anonymous dollar tipper. They said there's a video showing in Assassin's Creed Odyssey a statue with his balls hanging out. You can climb up and hang off of his balls. The naked statues were censored in Origins, but Ubisoft are going hardcore this year. Game of the year. Yes, because as you know, all that I care about is how big the balls are in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. The bigger, the better. There better be so many statues with testicles to hang off of. In fact, it's going to be a special event where you go around the world hanging off of balls. It's a challenge, and you get an achievement for it when you finish it. I swear people care about the silliest stuff. They really do. Oh, my God. All right. Let's see here. Hardy Buck cheered again. He says, going to see Return of the King in my local theater tonight. Ever seen the Lord of the Rings trilogy? Absolutely. Lord of the Rings was one of the biggest movie franchises back in the day. I saw the original one 3 times in theaters. And I actually saw Return of the King, I think, twice in theaters. Because I love those movies. And, of course, I own them on Blu-ray and everything. Yeah, an amazing trilogy of movies. Very good. You should enjoy that one. Even though I'm sure you've seen it a million times, you should enjoy that one in theaters. Genetic Gamer cheered again. He said, shout out to KG and Sammy Samosa. He's giving a shout out to some of the OGs. I'm sure KG's not around. He hasn't been on a stream in like 5 years. I don't know about Sammy, though. All right, and shout out to There's a Ground, who did a 200-bit cheer. He said, I only started watching earlier this year. Thanks for the good times. Looking forward to the years to come. Thank you very much. There's a Ground. You're tied for the top cheer for today. So let's go ahead and get you up on the leaderboard. Okay. Also, let's take a quick look at sub count. I don't know if it went up or down, but let's take a quick look. I can do this all quickly now. Like I said, I'm at my PC. I can actually do everything super quick. All right, sub count actually went up. Great. 1144. Thanks very much, guys. All right, so... Oh, hold on. Russian Love Machine cheer. He says, would you like some balls? TV Superstars reference. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to see a lot of the classics in today's stream. Although, even with the incredible amount of stuff that was suggested by the patrons, I'm sure there's going to be stuff here that you guys are like, man, where's this thing that I always thought was great and I want to see it on today's event? It'll be your opportunity, guys, because like I said, later today, once we get through a lot of this stuff, I'll be asking you what's your favorite stuff that you want to see, and we'll be watching some of that together as well. Okay. All right, so, this should be a fun event. I hope you guys are ready. It's going to be a lot of good stuff. Rave Comic cheered. He's talking about Sammy calling out the detractor group, the SOK. Let's reminisce, and I'm going to say this up front, guys, too. Let's reminisce about the positive stuff. That's the whole point of this event, is to reminisce about my positive content, not to reminisce about the thousands of nudniks who over the years have turned my stuff into negative. We already had someone immediately when I started broadcasting says, hey, so I'm going to react to the bad videos? No! That's not the point of this event. I've made 60,000 freaking videos of myself over the last 10 years. That's the stuff we're focusing on, not the negative crap that these people who can't do positive stuff themselves made out of my stuff, all right? So just to forewarn everyone, excuse me, just to forewarn everybody, please do not be bringing up negative content. Like I said, detractor content. That's not the purpose of this event. We have more than enough positive stuff to go through today that we don't have to focus on negative shit. Okay. Sounds good? All right. All right, everybody. So, I think, unless anyone... You know what? Here's what we'll do. I will also give a shout-out, because I can do this really easily. I want to give a shout-out to the top 10 cheerers of the week. The week is wrapping up. And over the weekend, this will, refresh. But, top 10 cheerers for the week, thanks to these individuals. We've got Tanya Raven in 10th place. Atheno Swaggins and Yusuke 14K tied for 9th, okay? Then we've got a tie for 7th between Big Arm Life and One Ton Hammer. Dick is in at 5th place. RFHC5 at 4th. A123 The Gods is in 3rd. Infinite 55 is in second place, and Grazy Dream sitting there firmly in first place today. Okay? All right, thank you guys for your contributions this week. Reminder, if you cheer, sub, or tip today, I'll give you a shout out, and if you're the top cheerer or top tipper, you'll get up on the leaderboard. Big opportunity here for you to get noticed, especially today, this 10th anniversary event. We'll probably have a lot of eyes on it on YouTube, just saying. So, should be fun, all right? All right, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? We're gonna, by the way, we're gonna start off strong today, okay? We're going to start off very strong today. The first thing we're doing is going to probably be something that's going to make everybody laugh, okay? It's going to be a wide variety of stuff. I've got a big running list here. I mean, I see 2 pieces of gameplay, then a vlog, then more gameplay, then some montages. More gameplay, tons of gameplay here. Then some, wow, that is, oh my god. The very first video I ever uploaded to YouTube is actually on here. And I'm not saying gameplay. The very first video I ever uploaded to YouTube is on here. That's pretty crazy. Then my first gameplay video ever, my face reveal video. There's a lot of interesting stuff. My first game review ever is on here. A channel update from 2009. My very first ever stream that I ever did a live stream of on Twitch is here. Project 7, various more gameplay. Here's some vlogging. Did you guys know that over the years I actually did one video of a mobile game? Did you guys know that? I've got that here. I've actually got some fun videos of like premier tournaments for fighting games. Man, a condo tour from back in the day in Connecticut. Oh my god, we've got so much stuff to get through. And that's just, that's just some of the example suggestions. Once we get through all that stuff, I'm sure you guys are going to have many, many, many suggestions of things for us to check out. Russian Love Machine Cheers is your first unboxing video. I don't have that here now. The thing is, I used to upload on various different places. And honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember where my first unboxing video was. What I could do is search for like release day unboxing on my various channels and see which one of the first ones. We could do that, man. It's gonna be great. This is gonna be a really fun event. Seriously, there's gonna be so much to watch. And like I said, not only am I excited for the stuff I already have set up here, okay, but stuff you guys are gonna suggest during the course of the stream, right? So it's gonna be a fun mix. All right. All right, so thank you guys very much for being here. Thanks already for your contributions. Looking forward to a fun day with you guys, reminiscing, all right? Let's go ahead and end this special introductory video / pre-stream, and then we're going to jump right in with some stuff I think you guys are really going to like, okay? All right, let's do this.